This is Home LLA with a midday lighthearted recording about stimulus, second stimulus, third stimulus, and executive orders. And then at the 20-minute mark, a little bit about the home. And in this recording, I'm going to go over things around the holidays that can still stay decor all year long. But first, I have a lot of updates across the board. In this recording, I'm going to go over your first stimulus, the unused, unpaid, undealt with, and now resolved $10,000 EIDL grant that's getting paid. Wow, so exciting. Then, second stimulus, the $600 stimulus check, landing in more bank accounts today and yesterday, also really exciting. The unpaid items, the second stimulus that are going to get paid. Meantime, third stimulus, and also finally those executive orders. But what's happening today with the changing of the details in Washington? I have all the breaking elements across the board. I'm so excited for you. Wow, what a day it is. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that alert button. Like this video, and if you've not become a member, click the member link in the pinned comment, in the description, and also at the top of the chat. And if you become a member while I'm live on screen, which is shortly after 12 noon Pacific Standard Time, I'll give you a shout out, and so will the rest of the community. What a day it is. If you're wondering where that third stimulus package bill is, let me explain what's going on. It looks like now that we may see the third stimulus package bill tomorrow, not today. Why tomorrow? Because Joe Biden has 4 items of messaging to start his administration. The first was, hey, there's no me for Purple Power. Wow. Nome Guadalupe. Gracias. Everyone welcome Nome to the room. Hello, Nome. How are ya? Everyone welcome Nome to the family. Beautiful name, by the way. So it looks like we're going to see the third stimulus package bill tomorrow. Why? Because it looks like tomorrow will be economic relief day. Today is COVID vaccine day. Yesterday was climate day. And next week will be other social issues that are really the number 4 item on his plate. He's doing 1 issue a day, which is very good. Hey, Jerry, with the dancing bear. There's the dancing bear. Oh, and there's Natasha with a Purple Power. 2 Purple Powers in a row. Really exciting. We're doing Purple Power overload today. I love it. 2 Purple Powers in a row. Everyone welcome Natasha to the room. Welcome, Natasha. Purple Power and Purple Power. And now we have a dancing pair. Dancing pair, Natasha and Nomi. Wow. What a day it is. Hey, Natasha. We're going the N's. Anyone in the O's? Anyone in the O's going to come up next? N and N, then now we're going to O's. We've still got a few more N's. If you're watching, you have an N in your name, you can join as well. So today is not really economic day. Tomorrow is economic day. Today is pandemic day. Yesterday was climate day. And next week was social issues day. So I think we're going to see the bill tomorrow. So that gives us good details. You know why? Because today we can get ready. Olga, everyone give Olga a welcome. Hey, Olga, I'm the O missing. Hello, Olga. Hello. Everyone welcome Olga to the family. I think this is really good news because we can ramp up now with some more information so we get prepared because we're hawks. We're going to pounce as soon as that stimulus comes because we are not just sort of, we're not just sort of driving on the highway in the Cadillac. We're ready to pounce. And Michael Newman, hey, Michael. Welcome, Michael, to the family. I love it. So we're going back in the alphabet. Natasha, Nomi, now we're going to M. Anyone for L? Do I hear L? Michael. N and M. Everyone welcome Michael to the room. Do we hear an L? Do we hear? We're going back in the alphabet. Can you count? This is sort of like one of those sobriety tests. Can you do the alphabet backwards? All right. So the great news is that viewers are starting to understand This concept of a tax credit. Let me get right to it because this is really, hey, Cynthia. There's Cynthia. Everyone welcome Cynthia to the family. What's going on, Cynthia? Welcome, welcome, Cynthia. Let me explain this issue of tax credit because it's really getting a lot of people very excited and a lot of DMs, a lot of private messages, and this idea of stimulus through tax credits. What's a tax credit? And why did I never hear about a tax credit my entire life? Well, for the members of this channel, about an hour ago, I sent you a link to an H&R Block page, which explains how under the federal law, you don't have to file tax return if you make under a certain amount of income each year. You knew that. And it shows you what the current income level thresholds are. You don't have to file tax return. Hey, Cardi B with the dancing pair. We're dancing. We're dancing. We're going to dance. We got some more tax credits as well. So the dancing pair is excited because under the tax credits, you can get tax credits if you don't file tax return. So GG just asked a great question. This excludes SSI. No, absolutely not. This absolutely includes everyone. So let me explain what's going on. You don't have to file tax return if you don't make a certain amount of money. That's sort of the rule. What's the threshold? You'll see the link to H&R Block that I gave you. If you're under the threshold, you don't file tax return. So you don't have to file tax return. It's not required to file tax return. But you can file a tax return. Let's say that again. You're not required to file a tax return, but you can file a tax return. So there's nothing that prohibits you. Oh, there's another dancing pair. Lori with the dancing pair. There we go. We're dancing. We're a pair. The great thing is he don't even see my comments. I do see your comments, Herman. What's going on? Herman is in the room. Everyone give Herman a shout out. If you're working, can you file a tax return? So let's go over this idea of tax return. Bruce, everyone welcome Bruce to the family. Welcome, Bruce. This is very important. I'm going to make it very clear. So everyone focus on me, sort of separate all your preconceived notions that you thought were the case. They're not the case. You are not required to file tax return if you don't make above a certain amount of income every year. You sort of knew that. You don't have to file. You're not required. There's no requirement to file a tax return if you're under that threshold. You still can, however, file a tax return even if you're under the threshold. I'll say it again. If you're under the threshold, you can voluntarily file a tax return. Anyone, everyone, and I'm not, this is every single viewer of this channel, whether you are a kid, whether you're on SSI, whether you're a senior, this is for everyone. So you don't have to ask me, how about my situation? This is a universal rule for everyone. It is only divided into two categories. 65, I think it was like 65 or older is a certain threshold, and everyone under 65, those are the thresholds. Every single one, don't matter anything else like, what if I dance to pairs? Do I have to file a tax return? Bobby, thank you for the dancing pair. No. So now that you understand that, the next question is, why would you file a tax return? You would file a tax return if you want the tax credit. Now, under the third stimulus package, if you remember this channel, you've already gotten the PDFs. Hey, Lucinda. Hey, Lucinda. Everyone welcome Lucinda to the room. And thank you, Angie, for the super chat also. If you are a member of this channel, you've already gotten the PDF from Monday. I reposted it just about 2 minutes ago. And at the bottom, you start to see around number 18, tax credits. Some of these tax credits are for just the fact that you have a kid. Just the fact that you have a kid. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're sitting home eating donuts. You have a kid. You get tax credit. Tax credit because you have a kid. Simple as that. Next one. There are some tax credits if you are working, but you're in a certain category. And then there's other tax credits for other kids. Now, those are the three that we know already. So to make this very simple, is at the 9-minute mark, if you don't normally file a tax return, but you're tuning into this channel and you say, oh, wait a second, that's me, honey, that's us. We qualify for that $3,000 tax credit. Hey, Chrissy, everyone welcome Chrissy to the room. Welcome Chrissy to the room. So Jonathan says 2 kids. if you got two kids under age 17 and you never filed a tax return, hey Jordan, everyone, welcome Jordan and Christy to the family. Welcome Jordy and Christy. What's incredible, and there's Cassandra. And everyone, welcome Cassandra, Jordan, and Christy, and Cassandra. We're in the C's now. So if you never filed a tax return because you didn't have to, now you voluntarily can to get the tax credit. And the tax credit would trigger a tax refund. Can't be any simpler than that. Don't make it complicated. Don't say, what if I am? No, there's none of that. There's nothing that in the code. It's simply what you are. I can read your comments, Herman. I can see everyone's comments on the screen. So there you go. Very exciting, great news. All right, now let's turn to what you're going to see tomorrow. There's Cindy. Hey, Cindy, we're in the C's. I told you. It's Cassandra, Christy, and now Cindy. Hey. Do we see another C? Cassandra, Christy, Cindy, and Jordan and Christy. Well, Christy, I think was a K. But I'm going to, there's always a spelling error somewhere. Cassandra, Christy, and Cindy. Hey, do we have a Charles or a Chuck or you made it through the C's, going to the B's. Very excited. Thank you. Welcome to the family. Welcome, Cindy, Cassandra, and Christy. Very exciting. Okay, we have, oh, wow, that flew there. Okay, so we have Jose Manuel Guadalupe Salcedo. Oh, there's a big soccer player by the last name. Jose Manuel Guadalupe Salcedo. Welcome to the room. Mucho gusto. And then we have Angel and Jose and Salcedo. Well, welcome to the family, to the two of you, Salcedo and also Angel or Angel. And there is Angel Snowden. I love you and appreciate your work. Well, thank you for the super chat, Angel. So then let's turn to what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow you're going to see the third stimulus package bill. It looks like it's not going to be today if you're just joining the room. And what you're going to see in the third stimulus package bill is things that apply to different viewers on different subject matters. And so someone just said, what can SSI get? What can parents get? What can business owners get? So let me go over them right now. First, if you're a parent, this is what you're going to watch for in the third stimulus package. You're going to watch for your check, your kid's check, whether it's a young kid or an old kid. You're going to watch for the child. There is Sarek. Sarek, what a great name. Everyone, welcome Sarek to the room. Welcome, Sarek. The first thing the first group I want to go over is parents. You're going to see your check, your child's check, and then you're going to see the tax credits. One for the fact that you have a kid, another tax credit if you have childcare costs, and also you will see the paid sick leave. If the school is closed and you have to stay home because the kid's school is closed, $1,400 a week. That's an insane amount of money. You're going to see a stimulus check for you, $1,400. One for the kid under 17, $1,400. You're going to see paid sick leave up to $1,400 a week. Then you're going to see the child tax credit, either $3,000 or $3,600. We're up to 4 items. And then you're going to see up to $8,000 tax credit. That's almost $20,000 that I just gave you. That was pretty quick. Okay, next group, SSI and SSDI, or anyone low income. Anyone less than $40,000. What can SSI DI people expect? Absolutely, Bruce. Great question. This is what my SSI and SSDI and my low income, anyone under about $40,000. What can you expect? First, $1,400 stimulus check. Unless you're an adult dependent, then you can get $3,200. Next, free rent. Next, SNAP increases for an additional 6 months. So you currently have a SNAP increase for 6 months under the second stimulus package. You're going to get another one under the third stimulus package for 12 months total between the two packages. Rent, utilities, childcare, and then, free childcare, and then anything else that I mentioned in the prior group. Let's go over that again. Anyone on SSI? Hey, Angela. Well, we have Angel and Angela join us. Welcome, Angela. So anyone who, do you think we'll have see any of this good stuff before March? Yes, we're going to see it tomorrow. What day you're going to see the money in your bank account? Don't know, but you're going to see the deliciousness tomorrow. Everyone welcome Angela to the family. So again, low income or SSI, SSDI, you're going to see $1,400 stimulus check per person, $2,400, excuse me, $3,200 for adult dependents, free rent, free childcare, free utilities, SNAP increases, and that is just for your group. But if you have kids, you also get the stuff from the other group. Hazard pay. Hazard pay. Get ready for hazard pay. You're going to see private hazard pay, public hazard pay, and then you're going to see a hazard pay tax credit. If you do hazard pay and you make less than $21,000 a year, you're going to get $1,500 a week as a tax credit just because of that job. That is item number 20 on your list. Here's something I haven't said, which I think is sort of important at the 15-minute mark, and give you an update right now, is that tax credits are not income. I think that's sort of obvious, but let me just sort of explain this. A tax credit is not income. So let's say you work at a grocery store and you only made $6,000 and you have a kid. Guess what? $1,500 tax credit for you, $3,000 or $3,600 tax credit for the kid, and the stimulus checks. And so you're going to get all these tax credits even though you aren't above the threshold you're going to get these tax credits, and they're not income. They're tax credits. Hey, Pamela, thank you for coming to Purple Hawk. Well, what a day it is. We're at the 16-minute mark. Let me give you big updates across the board. It's very exciting. It's very exciting because in less than 24 hours, as we welcome Pamela and others to this family, the great news is that the third stimulus package is just probably less than 24 hours away. The third stimulus package, which is detailed in a PDF, which I'm going over for viewers of this channel, is less than about 24 hours a day for us to see it. It's been written. It just hasn't been released to us. And I see some of the comments and the questions. Is this going to be separate? Is this going to be over there? No, we know exactly where things are. We may see more than we're knowing, but what we know is going to be where it is. So we don't have to reinvent the wheel. That's the great news. If you have to stay, the earned income credit, someone just asked the question, how do you get the earned income credit? If you have to normally work, but you have to stay home because your child's school is closed, that's how you would get the earned income credit for that for yourself. There you go. Really incredible, great news. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Like this video, and if you've not joined, like Pamela, then click the, like Pamela just did, click the link in the description at the top of the comments and also in the pinned comment. So, wow, what a day it is. There is some questions that are sort of coming across the screen. Some of them, one of them is very good. Do you have to pay taxes to get a tax credit? Pay taxes means you have something taxable. No. If you have zeros. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Christy, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. So if you don't make enough money, you don't normally have to file tax returns, and you have zeros or negatives, there's nothing to pay taxes on the tax return. You then hit that tax credit in there. Bam, tax credit. There you go. Angel, thank you for upgrading to a purple power. I'm really excited for you. Welcome, Angela, for upgrading to a purple power. Really exciting, great news. We know what's in the third stimulus package. We know items that are in the third stimulus package. And so some of the questions I'm getting is, do you think this will be in the third stimulus package? No, because it's not on the list. It's not on the list. Now, the list could change. You know, they could change the 11th hour. They could add new stuff. But we sort of know what's in there. So let's go over it right now. First, there'll be a single check, $1,400 individual, $1,400 children, adult dependents, $3,200 stimulus check. Next, FPUC going forward, $400 a week. Next, UI going forward, then PUA going forward, all to September of 2021. SNAP and oh, that was a super chat. I was looking down. Patricia with the dancing bear. Hey, Patricia with the dancing bear. Thank you. Dancing bear. SNAP will be increased to another 6 more months at a 15% increase. Rent aid for the low income and also for the middle class and also for people trying to get out of homelessness. If you're just becoming a member right now, after this, right before this video, I sent a message for members for this PDF. I'm going over Monday's PDF. It has the 18th on the date. This is your second stimulus law, and this is your third stimulus provisions. Why do I have this? Because I have a very rarely seen 30-page summary of the third stimulus package bill that's being introduced this week. Next, free utilities, free internet, free childcare. Number 12 and 11 is a sort of interesting eviction moratorium and mortgage forbearance. We actually got this by executive order. And so we already got this by executive order. All right, the business grant and the business loan. I got to hit that real hard now. So here we go. The business grant and the business loan. You know, it's confusing for a lot of people what's going on at SBA. Let me break it down slowly for you. People who applied for a grant from SBA in 2020 are getting their money right now first. If you're waiting to get a new business grant for something you applied for in 2021, you're not currently in their queue yet. So you are not in their queue yet. Moreover, if you're watching this video, say, I went and applied for something yesterday to get a business grant. You didn't, because that's not a business grant application. That's a business loan application. SBA's EIDL loan is open, but it actually has an alert now that what you're applying for is only the EIDL loan. If you don't want it when it's offered, you can say no. You can just say no, thank you. But that is the EIDL loan. But here's the good news. Under third stimulus package, there will be business grants. So if you want a business grant and you're watching me, you're like, I didn't apply in 2020. What do I do? Don't worry, because that's taken care of in the third stimulus package. There's also business loans in the third stimulus package to start a new business. And what I'm going to be doing on this channel per the request from viewers is I'm going to be bringing back the business videos and also the hazard pay videos before we see the bill. Because I want you to understand that if you want to get something for a business, you have to have certain paperwork, whether it's a new business or you're starting a business or it's an existing business. And that's the great news. All right, now let's continue to hazard pay. Hazard pay is going to be the real brick hitting the floor on tomorrow, because we know nothing about the hazard pay. Yes, I can read your comments. Herman, can you read my comments? Yeah, Herman, I can read your comments. I don't see a question yet, Herman. Where's the question? And I can see other people's questions as well. Tomorrow we're going to see how hazard pay works for private sector. We really don't know anything about the hazard pay under the third stimulus package. We know nothing about it. You have heard 500, 600 videos from me about hazard pay. That was Nancy Pelosi's hazard pay. Joe Biden's hazard pay may be different. And so we don't know until something happens. Someone just asked me 10 days from law until it comes in our bank account. That was Steve Mnuchin. Everything is different. So what I want you to understand, what happened to MSC? Not happening. So everything you heard about in 2020 is 2020. This is 2021. So we need to sort of get our minds into 2021 and not focus on things that aren't happening. We need to focus on things that are making you lots of money that are happening now. Wow, Sherry, thank you for the big super chat. I really appreciate that, Sherry. Very, very exciting news. What happened to the internet? Great question, Patricia. I'll get to that in a second. Those are the unpaid items from the second stimulus. I don't want you to focus on things that are not becoming law ever, because that was 2020. We're on 2021. Hey, Linda, thank you for becoming a member. Everyone, welcome Linda to the room. All right. So hazard pay will be the big surprise tomorrow. So will the business grants and the business loans. And then after that, the rest of the things like the child tax credit, the earned income tax credit, and the child care tax credit, we already know about it. Where do we get those PDF pages as being members? So they're on the community page of YouTube. They're sent as a private message to only community members, so make sure you have an alert. If you have alerts set up, you would get an email alert as well saying, hi, there's a YouTube alert from LALATE, and here are the PDFs. I just sent them the message right before I went on camera, so if you were a member before this recording, you would have gotten that alert. If you're not, if a new member during this recording, I'm going to post it again. And there you go. The great news that I did not explain yet in this video is that these items down here, when we're talking about tax credits, these tax credits are already law. Already law. It's law now. So you can't use the emoji on it. It's law now. Well, wait a second. What do you mean it's law now? I thought it's coming in the third stimulus package. How do you mean it's law now? Well, the third stimulus package is just changing the numbers and the eligibility. So there is currently, if you're looking at the PDF, number 19, 20, and 21, they currently are law, just with smaller numbers. So what Joe Biden's third stimulus package bill will do tomorrow is change the law to raise the numbers so you get more moolah. So if you want to learn about 19, 20, and 21, you can just Google the words plus IRS, and you'll see an IRS page on item number 19, on number 20, and number 21. And I went over that with someone the other day in a private message. They're like, oh my God, it's right there. It answers all my questions. IRS websites are wonderful. They're very, very clear. They're very, very helpful. So you could actually get the questions answered before you even... Well, just still tune in. I mean, just don't leave me for the IRS. I feel like I'd be cheated on. So, you can go to the IRS's website and you can go see those messages and see how they work. Really incredible, great news. And there you go. Great idea. So now at the 27-minute mark, let me cut to some home decor. The holidays are over. You're about to take down the tree. The chestnuts are no longer roasting. Santa has left. You haven't left them any bacon. Hey, Rita Montoya. Thank you, Rita, for becoming a Purple Hawk. Everyone, welcome to the room. Everyone, welcome to the room. So if you are taking down the holiday decor, sometimes you may want to think about putting away all holiday decor. Some of the holiday decor is universal year-round. When considering which holiday decor fits year-round, think to yourself, is it evoking an image of the holidays? Is it evoking an image that is very depictive of your denomination, or is it just sort of festive of the season? Well, the season is still cold where a lot of you are. It's still snowing. It's still wintry. And so if the decor is suggestive of wintry or simply just festive like this thing, then you may want to just leave it out and enjoy the decor a little bit longer. In some cases, the decor is universal year-round. Hey, Sheila. Everyone welcome Sheila to the family. Welcome to becoming a Purple Hawk. Welcome, welcome. So here we have a basket that, was bought originally for holiday decor. Just a simple, $5 basket or something. It's fake, it's not real. And it's clearly holiday decor-ish, but it serves a function that can be year-round. And so when putting things away for the holiday season, take a second and think, maybe this, Maybe this can serve me year-round. Margarita, thank you for becoming a Purple Hawk member. Everyone, welcome Margarita to the family. Welcome. There's 1,500 people. Wow, now there's 1,507 in the room. Heading to 1,600 people. Christmas is my favorite, and the decorations in the closet every year. But my daughters. Yeah, Laura, I agree. There's Tracy. Tracy with the dancing bear. Tracy wants me to dance. Yeah, okay, we're dancing. We're dancing, Tracy. So yeah, so if you like something that is seasonal, then keep it up. You see behind me the reef, the flowers in the reef are fake, of course, and the it's seasonal, and it may serve a function year round. And so think a second before putting everything away, because you may like it longer to continue the spirit. And there you go. Oh, wow, what a day it is. So coming up at the 30-minute mark, there's Josh Robinson. Everyone, welcome Josh to the room. Welcome, Josh, to the family. Congratulations, and thank you for joining me. What a day it is. I'm so excited for you. Tomorrow we're going to see the third stimulus package. And if you're just joining me, let me give you the big update. This is Home LALATE, your midday lighthearted, easy breezy show that goes over stimulus for just a little bit. And then some holiday decor. We did a little bit more stimulus than usual. Under the second stimulus package, this was something that one of the viewers asked. I said I was going to get to later. Let me get to it right now. Under the second stimulus, there's a lot of things that are unpaid. And so these things are going to get paid out. Hey, Tree, thank you for coming to Purple Hawk. Welcome, Tree, to the family. And so if you're pulling out that PDF, the reason why I have a PDF for you is I want you to check off if you got certain things. If you didn't get certain things on the list, make a star and realize, hey, I didn't get this. So that is important. But what's going to happen this week? There is Janelle. Everyone, welcome Janelle for becoming a Purple Hawk. Welcome, Janelle. Welcome, welcome. What's going to happen over the next few days is Treasury, Janet Yellen, housing, all departments are going to come in and make sure that stimulus checks, rent, utilities, internet, food, all these things from second stimulus law get sent out. But tomorrow will be the big economics day. It's looking like today will not be the economics day. Now, we may hear pre-release things if you know how things are. Hey, Keith, there's Keith. Welcome, Keith, to the room. What's going on, my man? Welcome, Keith, to the room. So by all accounts, it looks like we may get a pre-release of what's happening tomorrow. Maybe we get that later today. But for now, today is COVID day. Yesterday was the environment, climate day. And tomorrow is economics day. And it's going to be very, very exciting. And there's going to be a lot of details. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. You don't want to miss anything by the minute. Also, like this video and hit that alert button so you don't miss a video when I next go live. I'll next be back with Afternoons LA at 3:30 with check followed by purple, followed by third stimulus. And then I'll be back on live with Being a Mitch. Somewhere in there in the day, I'm going to slide in some throwback videos on hazard pay and also some throwback videos on getting business grants. And I'm also going to try to add them to the lineup somewhere as well. Thank you, Josh, for the super chat. Really appreciate it, Josh Robinson. And with that, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. If you've not become a member, consider becoming a member. The member link is in the pinned comment, in the description, and also at the top of the chat. This video aired live at 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and after that is taped. Have a great afternoon. Stay informed, stay focused, keeps on smiling, and stay about for more. Thank you. Welcome through third new line. Just about as believe. Welcome third new line, and thank you, Marie. Welcome third new line to the family.